Hey guys, welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the weekly forecast for all signs. It is a collective reading. It is shared by all of us. It is originally created for Sunday, the 8th of May through Saturday, the 14th. It is not solely set for those dates, though. This is the underpinning energy of what's going to be going on during the week, and then we will build on it with a card for each day throughout the week. So, but if you're watching this on a date that's not May through the 14th, that's okay. The message may be for you, so don't turn the video off. If there's something that fits, take it. Don't get too stuck on when it was created. And if it doesn't fit, that doesn't mean anything's bad or wrong either. It just means that this may be your reading. Please check out the drop-down menu underneath all of my daily videos, because in there is just stuff I want you to know, how to get a hold of me, how to support the channel, things like that. Great ways to support the channel: hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, so that you can see the videos as they come out every day, because I do put up a daily reading every day. And what else? Please leave a question or comment. I always appreciate those. And share the video out if you can. Getting the word out there really helps me a lot. So share it where it's best utilized or wanted. Don't share it anywhere where it's not. So don't create controversy, right? So let's see what's going on. Each card will represent for like a day or two of the week. I'm going to kind of have to move through this quickly because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so what do they want us to know? So for the beginning of the week, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is like sort of, to me, personally, the way that I see her is she is kind of vibrant. Obviously, she's vibrant fire energy, right? She's the Queen of Wands. But she's kind of like, I call it the Beyonce card. She is the card where she embraces herself at all levels, uses all aspects of herself to kind of get what she wants. I kind of feel like the Queen of Wands is the type of person that she wants to set the rules, or she wants to know the rules so that she can bend them to her will, right? Not in a bad way, but in a more sort of playful way. She enjoys who she is. She doesn't hide it. She has no qualms about it. She's passionate. She's sexy. She's fiery. She's all of these things. So with her kicking off the week, I feel like either we should be feeling ourselves during this time, during these days, feeling empowered, feeling emotionally like maybe connected to ourselves and spiritually connected to ourselves too, because Wands would be about the suit of spirit, right? But like I sort of feel like whatever we're passionate about, when I look at her, I feel like we should feel, there's a phrase in drag about feeling our oats. This is what I feel like with this card. It's like feeling yourself, really embracing yourself, loving yourself at every level, and then pushing yourself forward in such a way, because wands oftentimes can indicate movement. Pushing yourself in a way that's sort of unabashedly, unashamed, like not without any trepidation, in a loving way, but also kind of like putting ourselves first is the vibe that I get from her. Does that make sense? And she does so without any sort of issue. And sometimes I think that that's frowned upon in society. During these days, with this card, I don't feel like we need to frown upon it. We need to embrace ourselves in all our beautiful, sexy, Queen of Wands gorgeousness. Does that make sense? Go after what we desire, emotionally connect to things in a way that feels spiritually uplifting and exciting and empowered, and then allow her to sort of be your guide, or allow those sort of feelings to grow within you, right? I hope that makes sense. Now, the midweek card is the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is going to be, he's obviously the earth element of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is like sort of the divine masculine, right? He is, and the Queen of Wands could be sort of the divine feminine in a way, but I like that we see both of these. I feel like when I'm looking at this, it's like what we desire in the beginning of the week, we might actually by the midweek, start to try and figure out how to bring it into being. right? How to like sort of ground it, manifest it, and make it happen, making it real, feeling it, connecting to it spiritually and emotionally in the beginning of the week, and then starting to try and figure out, okay, how do I go about making this happen in the midweek? That would be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is always generous. He's loving, he's grounded, he's discerning, right? He's going to be steady and steadfast. He's the Pentacles is one of the more slower suits as far as I'm concerned, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's moving slow. He's just moving at a pace that fits just right, if that makes sense. And I kind of get a feeling that these two cards say to us that like, or say to me, to tell you guys that whatever it is that you sort of desire or want in the beginning of the week, really start to put practical thought into how to make it happen, and educated informed decision making would be the King of Pentacles, right? To make that a reality for yourself. I also feel like the way that he's sitting there pondering, it's like, okay, how do I get from this point to that point? Whatever that point is for you, it's going to be some sort of a desire, whether it's like romance related, money related, health related, whatever the desire is, whatever it is that you want that makes you feel good in the beginning of this week with this Queen of Wands, whatever it is that you're embracing and impassioned by, start by the midweek to kind of figure out how to ground it into an actual real place in your life. And showing it like manifest. Now, I love this. The end of the week is the Ace of Pentacles, right? And I love that it has this sort of pharaoh naked woman on it, but she feels like a blend of the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Do you see what I mean by that? Because we have this red background and it's a woman like the Queen would be, but it's a Pentacles card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are always about the self, the number one, right? So the focus is on the self. It's also about new beginnings, unexpected opportunity. I love the, I'm assuming that's a phoenix. I don't know what bird that is, but I love the wings there because it feels like, okay, we're ready to take flight into this new path, into this new reality by the end of the week. So it's almost like what the Queen of Wands looks at, or how we look at and what we connect to passionately and emotionally in the beginning of the week, and then start to begin to make decisions around making it happen in the midweek. By the end of the week, we're actually taking flight or moving towards it. Does that make sense? With the newness of this ace, it's going to be new prospects, new opportunities, new pathways for us that might feel unknown, but I get this sense, especially with that red color, it feels vibrant and exciting and thrilling rather than fearful. Does that make sense? Because we have these two court cards, the Queen and the King here supporting us. It's like our own masculine and feminine energies working within us to empower us to move forward and create new opportunities, or at least see those new opportunities being brought to us in our environment through, connecting to it realistically, positively, with discernment. Does that make sense, guys? I think that it does. I'm actually really excited for this week. These cards feel really powerful. Each one of you is going to be working on creating something new or exciting and different for your, individual selves. You have to decide where this best fits, and then apply these energies or embrace these energies, acknowledge them, and let them run through that situation in your life to create that opportunity to open up. And then those wings on this bird here, to me, feel like we're ready to take flight and move in that direction, maybe in the weeks or months to come. Now let's look at the Oracle card. It is Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey. I love that it's a fox, because foxes to me are always about being like sly in a way. And there's a compass and a map, right? And a long path ahead of him. Foxes are cunning. They're smart little creatures, right? And I feel like, I love that foxes are red, similar to the red background of the Ace of Pentacles and the red that I would associate with the Queen of Wands. There's an inspiration there. Foxes are also very magical animals, I believe, in Japanese folklore too. So that also connects in a weird way to the Queen of Wands for me. Wandering path the way that I feel about this is it doesn't matter how we get there, like the steps that we take, as much as how we feel about getting there, if that makes sense. The Queen of Wands to me feels like she is embracing what it is she desires. The King of Pentacles will help her to make those decisions in the moment. And the Ace of Pentacles presents those new opportunities to us by week's end. We just have to enjoy the journey, like Wandering Path says. Don't get caught up in the map or the details, right? Even the fox himself is not necessarily, he has a map and a compass, but he may not know exactly where the path leads. And he's paying more attention to us rather than the map and the compass. Does that make sense? So opening ourselves up to the opportunities, and that would also be Ace of Pentacles energy, and focusing mainly solely on the goal or how good the goal feels rather than how we're going to go about getting there opens us up to enjoying the opportunity of moving towards it. Does that make sense? And we saw that word enjoy like 3 times last week. So there's still this same sort of message going on about enjoy these changes and shifts, let them happen for you. So let me read Wandering Path really quick. So enjoy the journey. You don't always need to know where you're going. Accept the fact that sometimes the path in life is circuitous and meandering. Yet, know that you're always exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't seem like it. Be present with your journey. Embrace everything that you encounter on the path. It's all for your highest good. Accept what is. This is the key to inner power. The sacred traveler wants you to know, when you're traveling, you are in the present moment. A mystic traveler has no specific goals for the future and is not focused upon the destination. Everything is fresh and new. At times, it's difficult to accept everything that occurs on the road of life, especially if the road seems to twist and turn in unexpected ways. It's an act of courage and faith to accept what is without judgment or dismay and to keep going. Trust that there's a plan for your life and it's unfolding perfectly. Have faith that you're on the road that you're meant to travel on. Accepting what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. However, this card does suggest that every experience is supporting you for your higher good and your spiritual evolution. If there's something you can't accept, start by gently accepting the fact that you can't accept it. Allowing for your own wandering path is the key to grace and peace in your life. What a beautiful card. Let's go to the grounding stone. This is just a principle we should ground in during the week as we explore these new opportunities that are opening up to us. And we want to ground in the word or idea of believe. Stone always has trouble standing. So, believing also sometimes has like a close association with faith, which is a lot of what Wandering Path is about. I think believing in ourselves, believing in the path that we're on, understanding that we're in the right place at the right time, and then allowing and opening ourselves up to the good feelings of that, and then taking each and every practical, like realistic sort of earthbound step through the King of Pentacles allows us to continue to strengthen that belief in ourselves, the universe, our guides, our God, our own higher selves, right? To lead us towards exactly where we need to be, no matter where it takes us, right? That's sort of the meanderingness of the wandering path. Not getting caught up in the details or what he said or they did or any of that. Believing in ourselves and the totality of the experience and finding the joy in that, and then allowing that to just sort of carry us, because that belief and that openness, I kind of feel, is going to be what opens the door for this Ace of Pentacles to kind of create this new opportunity, this new path that we are about to take. So it sounds pretty exciting, if you ask me. That is your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video out. Leave me a question or comment. I look forward to seeing you guys this week and seeing how the cards build upon this reading itself, because it looks like it's going to be a really exciting week. And I'm excited to see how it plays out. Remember to believe in yourself and take care. Bye-bye.